Hi everyone, Richard Carlton here. The following video was part 2 of a live stream that we did, and the topics were really different. So instead of us making one long video where people kind of get lost and disconnect from it, we broke this into 2 videos. So this video right here is the Ukrainian kind of news bypass function that HOnza from 24U created. It allows you to help spread the information and try to make sure that you get past the Russian propaganda that's going on in terms of this Ukrainian-Russian war. So if you want to help out with that, check out this video right here. It's once again something that HOnza has done. There's also a blog entry about it, and hopefully that gives you the information you need to participate.
So let me go to the next thing here. And that's something that was just a recent idea. We didn't really use integration of web with FileMaker for this, but I have to admit that I did use FileMaker to get this working. This is our response to what's happening in Ukraine. There is a war, if you haven't heard about it, and we feel very bad about it. It's just the next door from us. It's even like more scary than for you, for people who live over the sea. So we just couldn't resist and needed to do at least something to help with the situation. So what we created here, just to explain what's happening in Ukraine. Russia has invaded Ukraine, and what they are saying is it's not a war. They even come up with a new law that whoever within Russian citizens says anything that's not in line with the official version that Russian government is telling, that is just a special operation intending to save Ukrainians from Nazis, so, which is completely wrong.
Nazis. There we go.
Yeah.
Nazis.
Yeah. So Russia.
Well, for a second there, it sounded like you said the Russians are trying to save the Ukrainians from NASA with the space shuttle and
Nazis. Sorry for the bad pronunciation.
NASA is dangerous, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, but yes,
yeah.
Nazis are worse than NASA.
Yeah. So Russian president is saying they are trying to save Ukrainian people from Nazis, which is completely wrong. They just invaded the country, and they are killing people there. They are killing civilians, including women and children. But what they are telling to their people is that's not happening. And they even put people who say something against it into jail. And in order to protect their official version, they are blocking Western websites. They have blocked CNN, they have blocked Radio Free Europe, they have blocked BBC, they have blocked Facebook, Instagram, whatever can bring Russian citizens independent information, independent news is being actively blocked by Russian government. So this script intends to bypass that block because it's an open source. It can be installed on any website. If you have a website, you can take a copy of the script and put it on your website. And what it does here is that it checks whether the client is coming from Russia or Belarus, because Belarus is actually supporting this war by Russia. And so if the client is coming from Russia or Belarus, instead of your primary website, the script will show a special website telling the client, telling the user that there is a war happening. And here you have some uncensored news, the recent news from the world about what's happening in Ukraine. And because this will be served from your website and not from the blocked website, it will actually allow the Russian people to get this information. And the whole page is fed by two independent sources of news, which I managed to get in affiliation. They provide me free access to their API to display fresh news from I believe 4,000 sources, including major newspapers, journals, news agencies, and what I'm also doing here is using DeepL API to not only show the news as they are, but also translate them to Russian. So this page, using Ukrainian flag colors for the design, in the top part displays news in English, which are taken from the news sources, and it also displays the news translated to Russian so that Russians who don't speak English can read them in their native language. If there is a link that is actually this is one more feature here, because one of the sources is this website called All Sites. They provide one extra great thing, and that's media bias rating. So for each news source, they provide the bias rating, telling you whether that source is more like leftish or rightish or center opinion. So in addition to having uncensored news, you also get the news from all the spectrum, from the left, right, center, and you can compare what you get from the different sources and make your own opinion. And this is all what freedom is about, right? Having access to information and making your own opinion instead of having just one source of information and listening like a sheep. So that's what this is trying to attempt: give Russian citizens the freedom to make their own opinion, and by having that freedom to figure out that what their president is doing is wrong and do something about it, or decide to be guilty as well. But I hope that if enough people will see this, they will decide to do something about it. It's the least I can do, is the least we can do to help to stop the war. So a little bit about the source. Basically, when you take the script from the GitHub, this is what you get, and it's a very simple PHP script, which you can have you have full access to, so you can check whether it's doing something bad or not to your website before installing it there. And the only thing it's external here is the data source, where it takes the news from a backend, where it's taking them from the different sources that I told you about, and this is what it gives you. So it comes as a JSON containing 50 recent news articles with all the information, like what is the source, what is the media bias rating, and all that stuff. And it's updated every 5 minutes. And as I mentioned, I did use FileMaker, and what I used FileMaker for is actually to analyze the data sources in order to fine-tune how it works, how it selects the latest 50 articles, what the structure of the articles is like, and how to make it look well on the web. So this simple script I used to take the data from the API, generate a tab delimited text to import into FileMaker, and then I imported it to FileMaker, analyzed, and made the decisions how to make the script. So that's it about the Help Ukraine script. If you are interested in participating and helping, here's where you can read about it. You can grab a copy, and hopefully we will stop the war together.
So that kind of wraps up HOnza from 24U's Ukrainian kind of information, Russian filter bypass strategy. So if you're interested in getting this software and helping out with the cause, feel free to visit HOnza's blog on the screen right here, where you can download this information and help get the information out and bypass the Russian filters for the people in Russia who don't really know what's going on.